Alright, now that you got all the interval stuff taken care of and you're understanding chords better, now it's time to play them. After this, I want to start using the chord progression by number system. I figure, because almost everybody has issues with that diminished chord, let's do something to help you remember the shape. And since this is all about playing acoustic, let's do some finger picking here. So basically you're just going through your C, D minor, E minor, F, G, and A minor chords, but always doing a B diminished in between. So this way you really drill that shape. Finger picking wise, basically what I'm doing here is I'm hitting the bass note and then ring, middle first, thumb, middle, or ring, middle. And I kind of keep them with that pattern. So the thumb always hits the bass note. For like the B diminished, because it's all just on 4 strings, your thumb will be hitting the same note twice within the bar. The E minor chord, you got the thumb on the bass again, hitting the top 3 notes, ring, middle first, and then thumb on the A string, first, second. So you have to change in the E minor chord your 3 fingers being here to down here so you can hit the rest of that chord. The F is going to be the biggest pain in the ass. So like you might really have to put extra pressure on that. Like one thing that might help is like I'm holding the body of the guitar with the right hand and kind of like pulling with my arm to really try and get that bar even better. Instead of just squeezing the hand, I'm actually using my arm to help pull that thing down. Acoustic strings are a pain in the ass to hold down, I think you know. And then the G chord also, because we're hitting all 6 strings, a little bit of movement with the right hand as far as the placement goes. So again, thumb on the bass, 3 fingers on the top 3 strings there, and then we hit the A string with the thumb, first, second, and then the A minor. Actually, yeah, let's stick with that. So the C, I've just noticed that I put the strings a little bit different between the C and the A minor chord, but I like the way it sounds, so you know what, let's just stick with that. So the goal you have is to be able to play the whole thing 60 beats a minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Something like that. Alright, there's your next assignment. So once you get that, send over your video performance and we'll move on from there. Alright, let me know if you got any questions.